In this video, I'm going to be going from a level 1 noob all the way to a max level pro. I can only use fruits that I spin from the Fruit Gacha. And yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, so subscribe. Here we are on the brand new level 1 account. And yeah, we need to get level 50 to get our first fruit. So we need to get grinding with combat to level 50. And we need to get it out of the way because we need our first fruit in the video. And of course, I had to gift myself 2 times XP for 24 hours and 2 times mastery. That's on top of the codes we're also going to have. And I got the mastery because we're going to be using quite a few different fruits in this video, I would imagine, so we're gonna need them. Yep, of course we're starting beating off some bandits. I just left and joined. I didn't actually get my 2 times XP for some reason. I don't know where it is, and it's not in my gifts anymore. I think I just got scammed. Turns out I'm actually just dumb, and it actually just goes into the treasure. I thought I got scammed, but I didn't actually get scammed. Let's redeem it. There we go. We now have 1 day of double XP and 15 minutes. All right, now we can actually start grinding. Oh my god. Bang, there's the first bandit quest complete. Level 8 already. And there we go. Level 10, which means we can now move on to the jungle. I need to put a few stats in melee as well. And yeah, I'm super excited to do this video. I've seen other people do this one, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun because I'm still quite new to Blox fruits. I thought it'd be really fun to get to use some of the fruits I probably would never normally touch. But now we're at the adventure and we can go on to the monkey's quest. These guys shouldn't be too bad to grind. And there we go. There's the first monkey's quest done, level 17. And now we can move on to the gorillas. There he is, the Fruit Gacha. I'll be back for you, bro. You better be cooking up something good for me to get. Oh, yeah, there's also an Easter event on. Look at this. There's just some egg over here. What is this? I want you to bring me to Adventurer. That's the guy over there. Okay, I'll bring you there in a second, bro. Chill out. I need to beat up some gorillas first. We're level 20, which means we've unlocked the Gorilla King, but we may as well finish off beating up these guys. Look at him over there. You can tell he's ready for a scrap. I'll be back for you, bro. And oh my god, we just got so many levels. Okay, here you go, adventurer. I've got an egg for you. I've always wanted an egg. Do you think I could have yours? Okay. We found candy egg. Don't know what that does, but we did it. And I guess now we can go fight the Gorilla King. Come here, Gorilla King. Oh, it's been a while since I've scrapped you, bro. Ow. Please, please. Oh no, we got bomber clatted. No. Just let me win that. I've got places to be. I need to get to level 50 for my fruit. I don't have time to be getting bomber clatted by you. No, not again, not again, not again. All right, we got out of that one. Have that, mate. Oh yeah, there we go. Easy. Okay, we literally need 1 more level for Pirate Village. I'm just gonna murder a gorilla. Okay, there we go, level 30, which means we can now move on to the Pirate Village. We're also gonna add a little bit of points into defense just so we can survive. So while we go to Pirate Village, I just also want to say a big thank you for all the support on last video. It's actually insane. I didn't expect it to do that well, especially because I got rid of a Kitsune, which we don't talk about, the Kitsune incident. And you should also like this video as well. I will not be getting rid of any Kitsunes today. I promise you that much. Here we are at the Pirate Village. Now we can speak to the Pirate Adventurer and do the Pirate Quest. Yeah, I absolutely hate the Pirate Quest with combat. It absolutely sucks to do. We need a fruit so bad. There we go. We beat the Pirate Quest once. Now we're only 15 levels away from our first fruit. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we're dead to pirates. We beat the quest again. 39. Level 42. And now we can move on to the Brutes quest. These guys are so painful to fight with combat, though. I absolutely hate doing this. Oh, what is that? Oh, shockwave egg. Nice. Don't even know what that does. Well, shockwaves me, obviously. A lot of people don't know about this, but you can actually group up 4 brutes at a time if you get the 4 middle ones, and it's much better than 3 at a time. Yeah, you do have to be careful with these guys, though, especially if you're still using combat like I am. They do absolutely bomber clot you, so you gotta be a little bit careful. There we go. We beat the Brutes quest. 4 more levels till we get our fruit. Let's go. Bang. Level 49. Oh, what's that? Yo. Excited egg. Okay. We got the little rabbit egg. There we go, level 50. And you know what? I'm abandoning the quest. Let's go and get our first fruit. Oh, we get 10 grand from the egg pass. There we go. I knew it would help us somehow. Right, here we are at the Blox Fruit Gacha, getting our first fruit of the video. Come on, come on, come on. Bang. Something good, please. Something fun. Gacha egg. Oh, it spins again. Okay, wait, that's good then. We just got another egg from the spin and ice fruit. Are you crazy? Oh my god. We got the gacha egg and the ice fruit. That is insane. How rare is the gacha egg? Number 19. All right, it's like a legendary. And we got one of the best grinding fruits we could have possibly got. All right, so let's eat ice fruit. And this is helpful in so many ways because not only do we get a good M1, we also get really good abilities and the enemies also can't hurt us. We're about to absolutely fly through the levels. Like this is gonna be so easy. And I also need to chuck all my points into Blox fruits now, so we actually do some damage. It absolutely just turned into a fidget spinner there. What the hell? Oh yeah, look who's strong now, brutes. Look who's strong now, not you guys. There we go, level 56, which means we have unlocked the chef. Oh, I'm really not excited about this one. If you know anything about the chef, you just get absolutely bomba-seclated. Death montage, let's go. Yep, there it is. I mean, oh my god. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, get out of it, bro. That's the best I've ever done on the chef. Only one death. And there we go, level 60. And now we can move on to the desert. Honestly, I was going to take the boat, but the boat doesn't turn, so I'm just going to walk. We're here at the desert, and we now get to fight the desert bandits. Wait, why am I wanted, bro? I only just got here. And the desert bandits are one of my favorite things to grind. They're so easy to group together, and they're actually pretty easy to kill. Level 64. I don't actually know what level we're here to. I think it's like level 90 or something for the ice. Bang, there we go, level 7. Sorry. Level 75, which means we can move on to the desert officers. Can I just say, having ice fruit as the first role in this video is actually insane, by the way. It makes the grind go so much faster. I don't even see what we would be even replace this with. Unless we get like light fruit or something that just looks fun that I haven't used before. I don't think I'm going to get rid of ice fruit. Oh, it's another egg. Treasured egg. We got that from grabbing the chest. Sweet. Just checking our progress on the egg hunter. We're actually doing a cracking job so far. Sorry. Egg jokes are too easy. Or should I say egg yolks? I can't. I'm actually done that. If the owners of Blox Fruits are watching, please do not give me only common eggs. I swear my jokes aren't that bad, right? I could crack a few more. No, no, that's actually it now. No, I'm at... Level 90, which means we can now move on to the frozen village. Okay, here we are at the ice village. Oh, I just parked my boat on land. Sweet. First thing I want to do is come into this cave and speak to the ability teacher, because we can then buy air jump for 10,000, and we could also buy aura for 25,000. And we can't afford flash tap yet because it's $100,000. So we won't be able to buy that one yet, but we'll be able to buy it later. But at least now we can actually jump, which is nice. And now we can speak to the villager, and we've now unlocked the snow bandit quest. There we go. We beat it once. Bang. There we go. Level 100. Which means we have now unlocked the snowman quest. Do these guys hurt me with ice fruit? No, they still don't hurt me. Sweet. So we can group these guys up as well. Just got to be careful we don't get bomb-clotted by the Yeti. He does enjoy pounding me. That sounds crazy. Bang. Level 105. And now we can move on and fight the Yeti. Come here, bro. I'll be the one doing the pounding today. Ow. No. Oh my god, he pounded me. No, not again. Not again. Bruh. Killed the A. Level 110. Bang, level 120. Which means we have now unlocked my favorite area, the Marine Fortress. Before we go there, though, I do want to head back into the ice cave. And we have now got flash debt for $100,000. Here we are at one of my favorite places to grind in the entire game, the Marine Fortress. If there's one thing to know about any of the enemies around here is that they give insane amounts of mastery. And we're going to be here for quite a while as well. So first, we're going to start with the Chief Petty Officers. There we go, level 130, which means we can now move on to the Vice Admiral. And we're going to be grinding this guy for quite a while because he is insanely good for money, but he's also insanely good for XP. Holy XP, it's crazy. Before we start server hopping though, I also want to get the black cloak, which you actually have to get by jumping up into this tower, and you go down the little hole, and then this guy sat down here, and then you speak to him, and you buy the black cloak from this guy for 50,000. And this is one of the best early game items, as it gives you 100 health, 5% damage, and also 100 energy, which is super helpful, especially for only 50k. Wait, there's an egg in the loading screen. I got it. Candy egg, pirate egg. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to take the quest. Oh my god, I'm actually so dumb. Another tip for the Vice Admiral, if you are server hopping to farm him, if you pick Marines, you actually spawn all the way up where he actually is. So you don't actually have to run as far, and it saves you a little bit of time. Literally one of the next bosses after I stop recording, we actually got his coat as a drop, which is not as good as the black cape, but it's still pretty cool. And this should also be the last Vice Admiral we need for level 190. And then we can move on to the prison. There we go, level 190, and we have unlocked the prison. Before we head over there, though, I do want to stop at the jungle to see if we can roll another fruit. Please give me a cool fruit. Wait, we got the gacha egg again. Okay, so now give me something good. Bang. Oh, light fruit. No way. We really just got back to back the best grinding fruits you can get for the first seed. Like, holy light fruit. Let's eat it. So there's really not much difference between ice and light. Apart from, I would say light is slightly better because you do get the light flight ability and you can get around the map super fast with it. That is sick, though. Okay, here we are at the prison. Another one of my favorite grinding spots in the game. Because when you get to the right level, you can actually get 3 bosses to fight at the same time. You get the warden, the other warden dude, and then you get the swan as well. But first, we need to kill some prisoners. Okay, we've unlocked the light flight ability, and look at this. Oh my god, we can now get around the map so easily. Okay, I'm going to grind this out until we've unlocked the warden. All right, there we go, level 220, which now means we can fight the warden. And yeah, it's time to start server hopping again, as this is way more efficient fighting these bosses than it is fighting any of the NPCs. There we go, level 230, which means we can now also kill the chief warden. Ouch. He just one-tapped me. You've got to be careful, Chief Warden. Yep, like I was about to say, he loves to use Bluetooth to kill you. Get out of it, bruh. Level 240, which means we can now actually fight Swan. Bang, level 250, and we've unlocked the Colosseum. The NPCs at the Colosseum are so bad to farm, so I'm going to keep farming these 3 bosses. Ow. This is our first time fighting Swan, and he's just murdered me. A little bit rude there, pal. To be fair, I am trying to kill him as well, so it's kind of fair. Did he just one-punch me? Hey, yo. Easy. There we go, level 300. So now we get to head over to the Magma village. All right, so I just took a little bit of a break and now I'm back and it's time to roll another fruit. Come on, something good, please. No, no, no. I would have taken Blizzard. I would have taken Magma, Spring Fruit. That's going in storage. I'm not swapping out light for Spring Fruit. I draw the line at Spring Fruit. Finally here at the Magma village. And now we can speak to the mayor and we're on the military soldiers quest, which shouldn't be too bad. No, these guys are actually all right to grind normally. Oh, they just got bomber collided. Oh, no, he's here. We just got to level 350, which means we can now go and do the Magma Admiral. We also picked up this egg, and it says it needs to be submerged in something greater. I'm going to assume we drop it in the volcano or something. Boom. Nothing happened. The egg's gone. But now we need to kill the Magma Admiral. Oh, or he's going to kill us. That also works. Bang, there we go. Magma Admiral down. So I think I'm going to server hop now and just completely farm this guy. Okay, we're here at the Underwater City. And now we can do the Fishman Warrior quest. So this is the last Fishman Warrior quest I have to do until we unlock the Fishman Lord. Bang, there we go. 427. And now we can go fight the Fishman Lord. Now this guy actually has 2 phases and he can be a little bit annoying. Please don't one-tap me. Please don't one-tap me. Please don't one-tap me, bro. Bang, there we go. Fishman Lord down. So many levels. And yeah, I think I'm grinding this for another 19 levels. And then we move on to Upper Skylands. Level 450, which means, yeah, we can now go to Upper Skylands. First, I think I want to unlock Instinct, which means we need to head back to the jungle. The first thing we need to do is press all 5 buttons. There's 1 in this bush, 1 on the back of this tree, 1 outside the temple, 1 on this tree, and then 1 back here on this rock. And this opens up this little hatch in the middle island. And we can now grab this torch. Now you want to take the torch into this broken house, go down the stairs and burn this door off. There we go. Now that the door's gone, we can now grab the cup. Okay, now we're at the frozen village. We can fill the cup underneath this icicle. There we go. And now we can take this up to the sick man who is in this house. Here you go, bro. Take my cup with my liquid. And now he'll tell us to meet up with his rich son at the pirate village, who I believe is back here. What's up, bro? And he's going to tell us the mob leader has stolen all of his stuff. So now we need to go deal with the mob leader who's on this little remote island back here. All right, now we just got to kill the mob leader. There we go. Well, that was easy. And then we gotta go back and talk to the rich man again. And he'll give us a relic, which we need to take back to the jungle. And then we can put the little relic into this door down here. There we go. Now we can fight the saber expert. Bang, there we go. Not only do we have the saber sword now, we can now go and unlock instinct. And we have about an hour until we can roll another fruit. So let's go and grind for a little bit and then we'll come roll our fruit. And we have to go up there to the upper Skylands. Whee! And we're going to be fighting these gods guards for another 25 levels. So I'm going to quickly grind this out. Level 475. Now we can head down here into this little corner and move on to the Shanders. I also quickly want to go to this end temple because up in this corner is the guy that sells instinct. And instinct is so helpful. 750k. There we go. Okay, last quest until level 500. And then we can move on to the boss. And there we go. Level 500. And now we can move on to Whisper, which is the boss of the area. Yep, we gotta watch out for that RPG. Ouch. And there we go. There's the boss down. I think what I'm gonna do is server hop and keep killing this boss because it's gonna be the fastest way to level. There we go, level 525. So we've now unlocked the next quest giver. And now we're on to the Royal Squad. Okay, one more quest and we should be level 575. Which means we can move on to the boss of the area. There we go, level 575. And now we can go fight the Thunder God. Oh, he's actually here. But we do need to be careful not to get absolutely bomb-clapped by this guy because it's so annoying to run back to fight this one. There we go, we killed him. And we should be here to level 600, then we can move on to Fountain City. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have a fruit roll before then as well. Okay, there we go. Now we're at level 625, and now we can move on to Fountain City. I'm pretty sure we can go get a fruit, so let's go do that first. I just found a creation fruit on the floor. I'm going to go ahead and store that. I'm not going to eat it. I can use that creation fruit to get to 3rd C. That's kind of insane. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that, but I'm going to use that to go to 3rd C. I'm not actually going to use the fruit, though. But this is our spin. Come on, give me something cool. Give me a mythic. Catch an egg. Okay, that's the 3rd time we've had that. Please, something cool. Smoke fruit. Now, smoke fruit really isn't that good, so I'm going to store it. I'm going to keep farming with light fruit until 2nd C. Here we go at the last part of the 1st C, Fountain City. And this one isn't so bad to grind. These galley pirates respawn really, really fast. And yeah, we're going to be here until level 700, so I'm going to get to grinding. Bang, level 675. And now we can actually go and fight the cyborg. I think it's just round here. Yeah, he is. All right, let's have it, bro. Why did he fart again? I still don't know why he farts. It's really weird. Oh, he's almost killed me. Yo, cyborg, chill, bro. Ah. There we go. We killed the cyborg. Get out of here, bro. And now we're only 21 levels away from level 700 and go into the 2nd C, which is super cool, actually. But there we go, level 700. We can now go to the 2nd C. First, we need to speak to the detective at the prison. What's up, detective? And he's going to give us the key. And now we can go kill the Ice Admiral in the snow area, who's located behind this door in the ice cave. There we go. There's the Ice Admiral. We can skip all this yap. And we can go speak to the detective again. Okay, now we can go speak to the captain at Middletown. Here he is, the experienced captain. I'm going to the 2nd C. We have made it to the 2nd C. Let's go. All right, so I've just woken up and we're here on the 2nd C and it's time to spin a fruit before we do anything. Now, I do want to use a different fruit today, so I'm hoping for something as good as light, but actually usable. Just anything usable will be good. Come on, something good, please. Blade. Blade is a good grinding fruit, but light is so much better. I'm going to keep light just for a little bit, but whatever fruit I get next, I'm going to use guaranteed 100%. So we're here on the Area 1 quest giver, and we are on to the Raiders. And I absolutely hate the Raiders. Look how far away they spawn from each other. So we're going to need to level our energy quite a lot here. And yeah, I think we're here for like 25 levels, 50 levels, something like that. So yeah, I'm going to get to grinding these guys. All right, here we go. The last 4 Raiders, and then we're level 725, and then we can move on to the next quest. Bang, there we go, 725. And now we can move on to the mercenaries, which are much nicer to grind. There we go, level 750, and now we can fight Diamond. Here's Diamond. All right, let's scrap Diamond. Let's have it. Oh, God. Fully got rid of my instinct there. Yeah, I gotta play range. Diamond hurts a lot. I haven't got the health for this. Oh, God, run 200. Chill. And there we go. Boom, we killed Diamond. Hell yeah. I think I'm still going to grind out the Raiders over Diamond because they're a little bit closer and it's going to be a little bit quicker. But there we go. We beat Diamond. All right, there we go. Level 775. Now we can move on to the Area 2 quest giver. We're on the last quest for level 800. Killing these Swamp Pirates is actually so good for grinding. It makes it go so fast. One thing I am worried about is we've only got an hour until we roll another fruit. And I'm very worried it's going to be something absolutely awful. And we're going to be forced to use it. But I guess that's the game, right? I just pray for something that can actually kill stuff. And it has an M1. There we go. Level 800. And now we can move on to the factory staff. The only issue with these guys is they're quite literally social distancing. Like, look at this. So we're not going to do this. We're actually going to go back and do the Swan Pirates. The Swan Pirates are just so much faster, so much more efficient. Bang, there we go, level 825. So I just got back from having some lunch, and it is time to roll the fruit that we are going to be forced to use. Theolus, don't do me bad here, bro. Diamond, bomb. Oh, no. I think this might not be too bad. It has an M1. Does it have movement, explosive jump? It does. Okay, this really could be worse. Oh, no, this is not going to be good, is it? Maybe when you get the abilities, it's going to be good, right? All right, let's see this. Targeted bomb. Oh, that didn't even hit him. Hello? Oh, my God, this is so bad. What? How's that not hit them? Oh my god, we're cooked. We're actually cooked. Bang, level 875. Which means now we can head over to the green zone. And we've got 1 hour and 28 minutes until our next fruit. And low-key, I'm just gonna wait it out, you know. I don't want to use this bomb fruit. And I want to use more different fruits in this video. So please give me something usable. Please. Bomb fruit. Nah. That's gotta be troll. Oh, I don't want bomb fruit. What we're gonna do is not use bomb fruit, and we're gonna use one of the ones we spun earlier, because I am not doing that. Yeah, we'll use blade. Okay, so now for the next area, we have blade, and I actually really like blade. Blade is one I've used quite a few times. Yeah, and it's pretty good. Let's go. We made it to the green zone, and now we're on to the Marine Lieutenant quest. Okay, I'll be real. Blade doesn't do that good of damage. Okay, I've decided I'm eating the smoke fruit. Hopefully, this might be a little bit better than Blade, because Blade is just absolutely terrible right now. Smoke doesn't have an M1. Uh-oh. I think once we unlock all our abilities, Smoke's not going to be half bad. Oh, okay. That's not bad at all. Guys, we can work with this. Bang, there we go, level 900. I think now, yeah, we can move on to the Marine Captains. I've actually got the combo down for Smoke Fruit, though. It's actually really good. If I just group a few of these guys up, and then we press Smoke Liberation, and it spins them round, and then we press Ow, and then we press X and it stuns them all. Then we press Z and they all die. Anyway, I'm going to get to grinding these guys and we'll be back when we're level 925. All right, only one more quest until level 925. And I also just realized we can actually unlock Race V2 as well. And then just like that, boom, level 925. We can actually go and fight Orbitus. I think he spawns over here, right? The good thing about Smoke Fruit is we can just do this. The bad thing about Smoke Fruit is it's so loud. Oh my god, he almost killed us in one shot. Oh my god, we're on 20 health. Yo, please, Orbitus. He dies from that, though. Let's go. 3 levels from that as well. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go unlock Race V2 now. So what we need to do is come back to this town over here. And then we need to enter the cafe. And then we need to speak to Bartillo. And he's going to tell us we need to kill 50 Swan Pirates. And it should be pretty easy considering how good Smoke Fruit is. There we go. There's the 50 Swan Pirates defeated. Oh my god, we got so many levels for that. That's actually insane. And now Bartillo's going to tell us to defeat Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy's cooked. Oh, Jeremy, I'm sorry. No, we need to stun lock him, stun lock him. We got him, we got him. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's aura. I just punched Jeremy in the face. And now Bartillo's going to tell us to head over to the Colosseum because we need to free the prisoners. And my buttons still don't have symbols on it. This is 2 videos in a row my buttons haven't had symbols, and I actually don't know why. Anyway, I'll try and figure out which buttons to press. This should be right. Bang, bang, boom. Boom, that one, and then it's this one. We did it this time, thank god. That was annoying. And we actually got the warrior helmet as well, which isn't good unless you're using Buddha fruit. So we're going to go back to the Black Cape. And now we need to go speak to the alchemist in the green zone. So here's the alchemist, and he's going to tell us to find him 3 different flowers. We're gonna need a blue flower, a red flower, and a yellow flower. And the blue flower we can actually only find at nighttime, so we need to go look for that now. The first spot is over here on this graveyard island. So one of the spawn locations is down here by this tree, which we actually didn't get. Another one is on these gravestones around here, which we also didn't get. No, it's turning daytime. I went the wrong way. I see where I need to go. But we'll come back for the blue flower later. Let's do the red and yellow flower first, but we wait for it to go nighttime again. So the red flower could be up here, which it's not. Okay. It can also be down the side of this building, which actually is. Sweet. Okay, now we can go work on the yellow flower, which is super easy because all we have to do for that one is kill stuff. Oh, we actually got the yellow flower. I didn't even notice. So now all we have to do is wait for nighttime, and we should be able to find the blue flower. But we have to be careful not to die as well, because if we die, we do actually drop the flower, so we can't die. Okay, it's turning nighttime again, and we're also about to hit level 950. Let me quickly finish this quest. There we go, level 950, and we've also unlocked the graveyard island, which is where we need to head anyway for the blue flower. Went in the hole in the roof in the cave, and it's actually up here, so we've got all 3 flowers. Nice. And now we've got to head back and speak to the alchemist again. Hey bro, I got your flowers. Now I can make the potion, but it's not gonna be free. Pay me 500,000, bruh. We have now got raise v2. Let's go. We dash a lot further, we do a lot of other things better. I can't remember everything raise v2 does, but we've got it now, so let's go. And now it's time to start getting grinding at the graveyard, and it's almost time to roll another fruit as well. And the first quest over here will be the zombies, so yeah, let's get to work on these. We are now 1 quest away from the big level 1000. Let's go. These zombies have actually been great to grind. They respawn so fast. Level 1000. What I'm going to do is set my home over here, and we're going to go see how long until our next fruit. And we've also unlocked the snow mountain now as well, which is super cool. Here we go. It's time to roll a fruit. Which fruit will you give us? Please give us something good. A mythic or a legendary or something cool. A spin fruit. I am not using a spin fruit. I'll be back in 2 hours to spin again. Nope, not happening. Nuh-uh. Something good, something usable at least, please. Dark. Okay. I've never used dark fruit. I've never seen dark fruit. So let's eat it and find out if it's any good. Doesn't have an M1. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, isn't it? We need mastery on it, don't we? Dark rocks. Maybe we need to jump and use that. Okay, jumping and using that is a lot better, but we need to hurry up and unlock some more moves. We got black spiral now. That's a little bit better. I probably should have taken the quest. That would have been smart. Bang, level 1100, which means we can now move on to the hot and cold. Time to roll another fruit, please. No. All right, I'm back. It's been 2 hours. Let's see what fruit we get. No, not smoke fruit again. All right, well, I'm going to store it. I'm going to go to bed, and we're going to spin again when I wake up. All right, I just woke up. Please give me a good fruit, Zeolus. Please. T-Rex, please. No, flame fruit. Is flame fruit good? I don't know if flame fruit's good. I don't think it's that good, but it's different to dark, so I'm going to use it over in the hot and cold. We are over here in the hot and cold, and we are now on to the lab subordinate quest. We've got to group them up, and then with flame fruit, we just shoot down at the floor. It's not bad at all. It's not the best fruit in the world, but it's definitely could have been worse. So I've now unlocked all of the moves for flame. So let's see how good it is. So this is the 100 mastery move. Okay, it does half the health. That's pretty good. So we got this one, and then we got this one. And that's enough to kill them. Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, actually W flame fruit. I can't lie. Level 1050, which means we can now go and fight the Smoke Admiral. Here is the Smoke Admiral. Come on then, bro. Let me scrap you. Oh, not like that. Let me try that one instead. Bang. All right, we killed him. We just reached level 1175, which means we can now move over to the next quest giver in the hot and cold. Now we're on to the Magma Ninjas. I remember farming these guys before, and they're actually all right. They're kind of nice to group up, so they shouldn't be too bad at all. I've also realized I'm the level to unlock race v3, so I'm going to quickly do that so we don't have to worry about it later. So first we have to run into this little hidden area and talk to this NPC down here. He's telling us we're not prepared enough. That's because I haven't defeated the Don Swan boss. I completely forgot about that. We need to head up to the the mansion and then come and speak to Trevor. And now we've got to give him a fruit worth over 1 million, which luckily we found earlier when we got the creation fruit. Okay, now we can go and speak to Swan, aka fight him. He's not actually here. Okay, let me find a server where he's actually here. Here's a server where Swan is actually here. Bang, there we go. We killed Don Swan. And now we can head over to the other NPC. Now we have to defeat Jeremy, Orbitus, and Diamond. All right, the bosses have finally spawned in. The first we have is Orbitus. There we go. There's Orbitus. We just got Diamond and Jeremy left. Next up is Diamond. Bang, there we go. There's Diamond defeated. So now we just got to kill Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy, please don't kill me, bro. Bang, and there we go. Jeremy defeated. So we defeated all 3 bosses. Now we need to go speak to the guy again. Then we can come back and speak to this guy. And for 2 million, there we go. We have unlocked a race V3. And now we can get back to grinding. There we go, level 1,200. And now we can move on to the Lava Pirates. Hey, we are 1 quest away from level 1250. And I seriously need to get rid of this flame fruit now. It's not a bad fruit by any means. I'm just getting bored of it. Like, we've used it for this entire area and the entire last area. But yeah, we are going to try and spin for something a little bit better. And I guess this is the reality, right? Like, this is just all common fruits that we've got. And I wish we could just spin something better. But bang, there we go, level 1250. And now we can move on to the cursed shit. We're spinning our fruit. Please, Zeolus. Oh, no, no, not again. No, not spike fruit. I can't even store it. I'm just going to drop it on the floor. Someone else can have it. I don't want this. All right, I'll be back in 2 hours to spin again. It's time to roll another fruit, please. Ah, it's a spin fruit. Oh my God, I hate this game. Okay, so I just rolled again on my other account, and we actually rolled an ice fruit, which is super sick, but we also have a roll on this account. So hopefully, we can get something cool. If not, we can actually use ice fruit. Please, something good. Gacha egg. Please, something cool. Oh, tiger fruit. No way. Yo, screw the ice fruit. We just got a tiger fruit. Oh my God, we need to use this. That is so lucky. Yo, that is sick. I've never seen tiger fruit before or used it. Okay, we're level 1300. Now, I'll be honest, this fruit has not been too fun to grind with. It's kind of terrible. I can't lie. Don't get me wrong, the damage is good, but it just knocks them all back constantly. I don't know if it's actually that good for grinding, but maybe the transformation will be better. So I just got the transformation for tiger, and it is so much better. Not only do I move kind of quick, we also have an M1 now. So yeah, so much better. And we're also level 1,350, which means we have unlocked the ice castle as well. I'm so happy we actually have an M1. Over here at the ice castle, onto the Arctic Warrior quest. And now that I'm a full-time furry, aka the guy from the Frosties ad, if you know, you know, we should be able to kill these guys pretty quick, and we should be able to get through this pretty fast, especially now that we have an M1. Look how much better this is. Actually so happy that this had an M1. Otherwise, we might have been a little bit cooked. There we go. We max out on the fire meter, and then we just M1 all these guys. Don't get me wrong, it's still nowhere near as good as like Buddha or anything like that, but at least it's actually usable. We can actually grind out pretty quick. We got a hidden key. What do we use a hidden key for? Apparently we can use this to unlock some sort of sword in the castle. If we bring the hidden key and come under the staircase, we obtain a sword. Look, we've just got this sword now. All right, sweet. Don't mind if I do. Did not know that was a thing, but I'm glad I do now. Anyway, I'm gonna grind out these quests, and yeah, I'll cut back when we're on to the next area. All right, last quest, and I'll be able to fight the awakened Ice Admiral. Bang, there we go, level 1400. Okay, here's the Ice Admiral. Come here, bro. We're taking you out. You are getting destroyed, bruh. Oh, no, I'm frozen. No, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I'm actually sorry now. Let me go off cooldowns, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair if you don't let me off cooldowns. It's not fun when they fight back. It hurts, you know. Oh. And now you're done. There we go. We have defeated the awakened Ice Admiral. And we have now unlocked the Forgotten Island. And if I'm not wrong, this is like the final island before the third sea as well. So we're basically done with C2. And now we're on to the Sea Soldier quest. And these guys all spawn down here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do. Okay. Level 1450. Which means we can move on to the Water Fighters now. This is one of the last ones we'll be doing before the third sea. So yeah, let's get it grinded out. There we go. Level 1475. 5. Which means now we can fight the Tidekeeper, who spawns down here. Oh my god, I completely forgot to record that entire time, but we just killed the Tidekeeper, and we're level 1500 now, which means we can move on to the 3rd sea. So we need to head back to the Colosseum. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is head over to the Colosseum, because we've already killed Don Swan. And then we're going to get told to fight Rip Indra, who we only have to get to half health. Okay, you're easy, bro. You're easy. There we go. We did it. Now we're going to get this aura cutscene. Now we can go to the green zone and talk to the captain, and then we're good to go to C3. I can take you to the 3rd sea. Would you like to go? I would like to go. Let's go. And bang, just like that, we have now entered the 3rd sea. Let's go. Now we're here at Port Town. If we come up here, we can now take the Pirate Millionaires quest. One more quest, and then we can move on to the Pistol Billionaires. And I'm also trying to think if there's a better accessory we can get than Black Cape. Because the Black Cape is good, but I feel like we need a better one for C3. So I'm going to do some research as well to see if there's any better accessories we could probably go for. Bang, there we go. Now we can move on to the billionaires. Okay, so I did a bit of research, and it says the 2 better accessories we can get are a pilot's helmet, which we get from Stone on this island, and then the other one is Swan's glasses that we get from Don Swan at like a 2% drop chance. Now, I think we go for Swan's glasses. They're apparently the best for grinding, but I'm going to try and go and get those now before we continue grinding, because hopefully they'll speed it up a little bit. I mean, let's go. We got the Swan glasses. GG. Finally. I only had to do 3 of them bosses as well. Just like that, we have the Swan glasses, which give us 25% movement speed, damage resist, 250 health, 8% damage, minus 8% on cooldown, and 250 energy. All right, one more quest and we'll be level 1575, and we can move on to the next area. Bang, there we go. Stone defeated. And now we can move on to the Dragon Crew quest giver. All right, now we're here on the Dragon Crew Warriors. Bang, there we go. Level 1625. Here we go. And now we're on to the Hydra Enforcers. All right, we're level 1676. And now we can fight the Hydra Leader. And we're almost done with this area. All right, Hydra Leader, you're going down, bro. Or up onto the roof. Hello? Yeah, bro, you can't hide back here. How am I meant to fight a guy that's hiding behind the building? Hey, dude, I'm going for it. He's stuck in the floor. Look at him. Ow, he's still hitting me. What is happening? Okay, there we go. We killed him. Thank God. And there we go. Level 1700. So now we can move on to the Great Tree. All right, level 1750, which means we can now fight the boss, the Kilo Admiral. I don't even know where this guy spawns. Oh, it's up in this tree. It's time to die, bro. And there we go. There's the Kilo Admiral defeated. Level 1775, which means we can now move on to the Turtle Island. Okay, we've made it to Turtle Island. I'll be honest, I did almost drown coming over it. But now we're on the Fishman Raider quest. Also, one thing we can do is come over to the castle and actually spin a fruit. So let's do that. Come on, a mythic. Oh, we got a spin fruit. Of course we did. I don't expect anything less, to be honest. Okay, we're rolling another fruit. No, not a rocket. Oh my God, bruh. Okay, last quest, and then we're going to be level 1800, and we can move on to the Fishman Captains. Bang. Level 1825. Now we're on to the next quest giver. Now we're on to the Forest Pirates. And these guys are super nice to grind. They spawn really close together, and they're super easy to kill, and they respawn really quick, so... Oh, Yeti. No, we're so close to a Yeti fruit. That one could have been cool. Level 1875. Which means we can now fight Captain Elephant. And he's not here for 26 minutes. Great. Looks like we're not fighting Captain Elephant. But I'm going to keep grinding out these levels. We're here until level 1900 until the next area. Okay, here's a roll. Oh my God, no way. The one thing we can probably replace Tiger Fruit for, it would have been Buddha, and we actually just got it. Oh my God, that's insane. Big W on the Buddha Fruit. One more quest for level 1900. Probably the last quest we're going to do with Tiger Fruit as well. It's going to be sad to let it go, but we do have it on Mastery 600, so I'm kind of overusing it. There we go, level 1900. And now we're on to the next NPC. I think we finally had enough of this tiger fruit. And it's time for something new. We had a good time with it. It's time to move on to bigger and better things to grind out the rest of this game, which is the Buddha fruit. Oh, that looks really weird, me holding it like this. We're about to eat this, and we're about to upgrade it, and we're going to have a great time grinding the rest of the game. There we go. We have now got the best grinding fruit in the game. We are going to need to go get a fighting style for it. But first, we need to come in here and we need to do the Buddha raid. So I'm going to get a max level account to come help me do this. And hopefully we can get it done. Just like that. We have now got Evoed Buddha. Hell yeah. The only other thing we need is a different fighting style. So I don't know if I'm going to get an upgraded fighting style, but we're at least going to get water kung fu because we're going to need that. We also need to reset our stat. So let's redeem a stat reset code. So we can actually max out our melee and our defense, and everything else can go into Blox fruits. We've got max melee, max defense, and a awakened Buddha with water kung fu. This grinding is about to get so much easier. Bang, level 1950. So I basically forgot to record everything on the graveyard island, but I am actually going for Thunderclaws, and we're about to trade in our bones with the guy, but that's pretty much all that happened. Hopefully he gives me just double XP. That'd be nice. We got the Hollow Essence straight away. Are you serious? This is like a 2% drop chance, and we needed to get a melee weapon. We didn't actually get what we want. We got the bear ears, which gives us resistance. We got the sun hat. It's all damage plus 10% and health. So the warrior helmet is still better, but it's cool to have. We look a bit stupid right now. I'm gonna keep it on. I kind of like it. Okay, next thing to do is to head back to Floating Turtle, and we're gonna get electric claws. Speak to this guy underneath the broken bridge, the previous hero. And he's going to tell us to go to the mansion in 30 seconds. Luckily, the way around it is to just teleport. Yep, there we go. We have done it. Now we need to go back and speak to him again. Would you like to unlock the electrical fighting style for 3 million and 5,000 fragments? I need 5,000 fragments, which means I need to go and do 5 raids. Oh, I forgot about the fragments. No. Okay, I'm going to go bang out 5 flame raids and we'll be back. Soul Reaper level 2,100. Okay, he only has 260k health. It's not that bad. Okay, we're destroying him. This is good. This is good. Ow. Okay, we're almost there. 10 more hits. Bang. Okay, you're done, buddy. One more hit. Boom. There we go. We have now unlocked the Holy Crown. And that is my first time defeating that boss. That was pretty cool. Just like that, we have 5,000 shards, which is more than enough. Go and get ourselves electric claws. Finally. There we go. We have got the electric claws, and these will carry us until level 2,800, which we are super, super close to. And while we're over here, we may as well spin a fruit, because obviously we're going to get something really good. Bruh, I don't want your spring fruit. Anyway, it's time to head over to the Sea of Treats, and yeah, let's grind out the levels. And the first quest is the Peanut Scouts. Boom, 2,100. Bang, 2,125. Now we've unlocked the next quest giver. Now we're on to the Ice Cream Chefs. Ice Cream Chefs. There we go, level 2175. Which means we can now go and fight the Cake Queen, who I think is actually here. Come here, Cake Queen. Time for you to die. Yeah, we're dead. That ability is so OP. Ouch. Bang. There we go. We got 4 levels for that. Why am I stuck in a tree? Oh. Oh, there we go. I'm free. Bang, there we go, level 2,400, and yep, we can move on to the North Pole. Let's go. And that means we're only 400 levels away from max level as well, which is insane. All right, now we're at the Candy Cane quest giver, and we're on to the Candy Pirate at level 2,450. And now we're heading over to the Tiki Outpost. Come on, give me something good, Ziolas. Another Buddha fruit. Hell yeah. So I just have a spare Buddha, I guess. Sweet. Level 2,600, which means we can now head to the submerged area. But first, I want to quickly check on this boss. Have we lit up all the eyes? We have. Okay, we should be able to fight the boss then. Oh god, there it is. Now this boss does have so much health. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage already. Tyrant of the Skies, level 2,600. Doing good here. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, this is meant for multiple people, but I just solo it. You can brute force it with Buddha. There's death number 1. Okay, we're about a quarter down. Not bad. Ow, that's not fair, bro. I just got here. Hey, we're so close. 250k health left. Let's go. All right, one more life and you're dead, bruh. The boss is probably fuming. He's like, how many times do I have to kill this guy? 3k. Bang. There we go. And there is the Tyrant of the Skies down. And now we can head over to the submerged village and do our last 200 levels. And to get there, we just need to go into this hole in the wall. Speak to the submarine worker. Want to take a ride? Absolutely. Here we go. And here we are at the submerged village. Oh, we also got an eagle fruit as well. That's pretty cool. I'll store that. Now we can do our first quest here, which is the Reef Bandits. And this is genuinely where the grind will take so long. Maybe it'll be all right because we have double XP. But the enemies here all take around 30 seconds to respawn after killing, which isn't great. But it's all right. We're on the last area now. This is the final stretch. Here we go. The last quest we need to do until max level. And then we are done with the Fruit Gacha only. Bang. There we go. Level 2,800. And we're officially done with the Fruit Gacha only noob to max. That one was a lot better because we had double XP the whole time. I'll be real. That wasn't so bad. And we had Buddha. There we go. That's it. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.